to the left popliteal vein. So left radial artery, where are we going first?
Arterial. You don't want us to say arterial?
You don't have to. It's kind of implied. But if you want to go from the artery to the arterioles to the capillaries, that's more true. But really, at this point, you're in the radial region, so you can say capillaries around the anabrachium. You can say a specific muscle, that's fine. But from the capillaries, remember, arteries to capillaries to veins. So what vein are we in? Left radial vein. Now what?
Now we're going to go to the brachial vein.
Left brachial vein.
To the axillary.
Left axillary vein.
To the subclavian.
Left subclavian vein.
To the brachiocephalic.
Left brachiocephalic vein.
To the superior vena cava.
Superior vena cava.
And then the atriums, the heart side. So, for instance, let's say we went past the antebrachium to the end of the fingers. We came back that way. We went the long way around.
So you went from left radial artery.
Yeah, I went all the way to the fingers. I did that too.
I did it.
Is that okay?
That's a waste of time and energy, but yeah, you can.
Yes, but think you're allowed to mention of capillaries in the antebrachium area. Sure.
It looks like it goes all the way out and then it goes back up.
Looking for capillaries.
You don't always have to go to the
all the way.
ends. You don't always have to go to. You go to wherever you need to go. It's.
And that's like why the
Think about it like this.
capillaries.
We need to get that from there to a completely different part of the body. Why would we go all the way out here? Go in the capillaries out here and then back. Versus if the blood's up here, why not just jump in the capillaries there and go back from
I
here?
didn't know you could jump ship.
Yeah, that's basically it. Didn't know you could jump ship.
Well, at the same time, you got to remember, your body is covered in capillaries from head to toe.
Yeah, I know.
Every single square micrometer of your vascular body is covered in capillaries.
3 hours later.
So at any point, you can find an area where you can go out of the arteries into arterioles into capillaries, venules, and back into veins.
So wherever that capillary bed is, it's just you're named by
well,
the nearest.
You're in the left radial artery, so any of the muscles around where the left radial artery goes through, there's tributaries that will go to capillaries around those tissues. I mean, like I said before, we have literally hundreds and hundreds of miles of blood vessels, most of which are capillaries from head to toe. And so at any given point, you can stop, take an arterial tributary into capillary beds around those tissues.
Yeah, we were looking for.
But yeah, if you went all the way down the fingers, I'm not going to mark you wrong for that. I'll put a little note on there. Inefficient. Too much energy usage.
Long way around.
So now we're going to the left popliteal vein. So the aorta, again, we're going to the left common iliac, left external iliac, left femoral, left popliteal. Now you could just do the capillaries around the back of the knee. Left popliteal. Left flop.
You went the long way around.
There you
Yeah, I
go.
went the long way around on that.
You went all the way to the toes?
Yeah, I think I did. I put a long.
I lifted both muscle
But I ended up there. I'm telling you, it's like a page like this, and it's just arrows and the traveling flow, but
You
it's
can
the
put
whole
extra.
page.
Is the posterior
Okay.
tibial artery in there somewhere? If you went the long way around.
If you went the long way around, you could put that, you could throw that in there. I mean, if you really wanted to go along with it. Okay, so again, the main point of doing all this is to kind of familiarize yourself more with the flow of blood through the body. Now, one of the things we're going to be working on tonight is this heart stuff. Okay, we're going to dissect and identify that all these different parts of the heart. We're going to dissect the sheep heart. We're going to do a lot with the models, go through the anatomy of the heart.
Okay, would this be more of a lab practicum question or a
Yeah,
test
so-
question? And how would you ask it? Or
Here's what now you know how to do this. And there won't be anything this complex on the exam. I mean, I'd say, well, there's 30 questions right there. But part of the reasoning for this is, what I'll do is I'll point at a blood vessel. And I'll ask you, okay, name this blood vessel. Or I could ask you, okay, where did the blood come from immediately prior to entering this vessel? Or where does the blood go next? Okay, what blood vessel or what tissue does the blood go into next? And so by understanding the pathway, you can say, okay, he's pointing at the left external iliac artery. Where does it go next? Well, it's an artery, that means it's going away, it's going to go to the left femoral artery. Or where did it come from before entering into the left common iliac artery? Okay, well, before that, it had to come out of the abdominal aorta, more specifically. So you can follow the pathway. Where did the blood go? Where did it come from? Okay, what tissue would it go into? Or so if I pointed up, say, well, the other one's better. But if I point here at the left axillary artery, okay, where did the blood go to? Where does the blood go to next? It's going back towards, so it's going to go to the left subclavian vein. Or where did it come from before entering here? It came from the left brachial vein. Okay, and so you can trace the pathway. You know what's on either side, and you understand which way the blood's flowing. Is the blood in here, in the left axillary vein, oxygenated or deoxygenated?
Deoxygenated.
Okay, it's primarily deoxygenated in all your veins except for pulmonary veins. Same basic idea with arteries. Arteries are primarily oxygenated, oxygen-rich blood except for pulmonary arteries. Okay, those are the real exceptions. And so what I want you to work on tonight is